So let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet flat on the floor. About shoulder width apart, facing comfortably forward. Knees just slightly bent, relaxed. Bring the hips forward so the tailbone points towards the floor. Feel like the top of your head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in just a bit. Let the shoulders drop down, slightly around it, bringing the arms around in front, with a slight gap between the arms and your body. Breathing in and out through the nose. As you breathe in, let the abdomen expand outward, drawing the breath all the way down. We then pause. And then with the exhalation, the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, pushing the breath up and out the nose. Just take a couple of nice, long, deep breaths. Focus on the breath. Let all your other thoughts just fade away. Feel your feet sinking into the ground, making that connection all the way to the center of the earth. Feel the earth rising up to support you, to merge with you. A couple more deep breaths. Just let yourself settle in. Let's go into holding up the heavens. So arms down by your side, slightly in front, palms up. As you breathe in, bring the energy up from the ground, up through the soles of your feet, up the torso. As your hands float up, they rotate in front of your face. Fingers interlace. As you watch your hands, they come up and slightly behind you. Then holding your breath, look forward. Exhale, sweep down. So we pause, breathe in. Hold the breath, look forward. Exhale down. One more time. Good. Bring the hands over to the hips. Some nice big hip circles. Couple more, and then we're going to reverse direction. And reverse. Then we're going to go into figure eights with the hip circles. So kind of watch the elbow. We're going to go out, back. That brings the other elbow out and back. Just turn figure eights with the hips. Sort of like you're skating. As you do this, become aware of the opening and closing of the quad, the leg gates. One more time, and then we're going to reverse. So the elbow comes forward. Sort of like you're roller skating backwards. Good, slow it down. Go into waist circles. So you're going to lean forward to the side, back, around. Don't lean too far back. As always, stay within your comfort zone. You should never feel any pain or discomfort. If you do, back off. Limit the range of motion. One more time around, and we're going to reverse. So we come forward, now we go the opposite direction. One more time around. Good. Come back up to Wuji stance. Let's take a couple of nice deep breaths here. Blow out through the mouth instead of in and out through the nose. Nice and slow and deep. One more time, and on the exhalation, float down to the knees. Put your palms just above the knees so your fingers wrap right over the kneecaps. Knees go forward and around. One more time, and then we reverse. Now the knees come together and go back. One more time. Having the fingers pointing down as you're up, as you bend from the knees, the fingers are going to point towards each other. Breathe out as you go down. Breathe in as you come up. Feel that friction on your palms, allowing the energy to flow into the knees. One more time. Good. Bring them together. Roll them around together a couple times. And reverse. Stand nice and tall. Come back to about Uji. May want to be a little narrower than shoulder width because we're going to put all our weight into one leg. And we're going to come forward and just turn on the ankle, keeping the toe down. And reverse. Good. Now, if you need a chair or something to lean on, that's fine. You're comfortable enough to do it so that you can lift the foot off the ground. If not, you can even just leave the toe down, rotate the ankle one way while you rotate your wrists. And reverse. Back to solid stance. Opposite side. First on the toe. Round a couple of times. And reverse. And all the weight in that leg as you rotate around, as you're rotating the wrists. Reverse. Good. Come back to regular stance. Take a couple of nice deep breaths, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just purge. Good. Keeping that a little slightly narrower stance. Clear the lungs. Breathe in, come up onto your toes. Bring that all the way up into the chest. And then sink back down. So you breathe in as you rise up. Breathe out as you go down. One more time. Push it all the way down into the ground. Turn to one side. Bring your left foot out. Put your weight into your heel so you're leaning back. Bringing the toe towards you. We're going to take our hands with sword fingers. We're going to go down the leg and then the toes touch the ground as we come forward. Bring it around, lean back and pull the toes towards the body. Like a needle from the sea. One more time. Good. Turn to the opposite side. Lean back with the toes towards the body. And again, we go down the leg, flatten the foot, shifting the weight forward. And we shift the weight back and pull the toes towards the body. One more time. Come around to the front. Bring down the heavens. Gather the energy as you breathe in. Pause, breathe out as you push that energy down through the top of the head, down the torso, down the legs, into the ground to be recycled. One more time. Bring your hands around behind you, holding your hands in the small of your back. You're going to come forward just with the shoulders. So try to look forward, not allow the head to move. So it's all turning the spine, pushing the shoulders out. Good. A few more. Slow it down, come to a stop. Good. Bring your hands up at shoulder height. We're going to roll the thumb of the right hand up and back, the thumb of the left hand down and back as we look to the right. We're going to push them as far as comfortable. Then we're going to reverse as we look to the opposite side. We breathe out as we're looking to the side. We breathe in as we come back to center. One more time each side. And back to center, down. Nice big shoulder rolls. And reverse. Good, then bring your fists, loose fists, to your hips. Just take a couple of deep breaths here. Feel the feet settle in. I'm not going to be doing punching, it's a little different. We're going to bring the fists out. We're then going to open the fists, fingers pointing forward as the back of the hands almost touch, or they can touch, pushing forward. Then sweep out and down. So come back to the punch. Breathe out. Breathe in. Good. Next one, we're going to go slightly up. So we're going to go out. And now we're going to go up and around. One more time. Again, clear the lungs. So we breathe in, we come up on the toes. And then as we breathe out, we go back to flat foot. Or flat feet. One more time. Good. Let's do a little cloud walking. So we're going to lift our right leg as we lift our left hand. And they both settle gently back down, toe to heel. And we shift to weight. Lift and down. Just very gently, very slowly. Feel like you're very gingerly walking in the clouds. One more time each side. And down. Bring the legs apart further as far as comfortable. And then just lean side to side. Feet facing pretty much forward, maybe slightly out. You don't want to feel any tension in the knees. We're going to get a nice stretch on the inside of the legs. You can support yourself on your thighs, or I just put my hands there just because I have nowhere else, but the idea is just get that nice stretch. When you get to the maximum point, just stay there for a second. Let it relax. You want to go really nice and slow on this. Good. One more time, each side. Good. Come back to center. Lean back just a little bit. Let the arms come around and forward. And as they do, dive down. Relax the head, the shoulders, the neck. The only place you're going to feel any stretching is in the back of the legs. Everything else should just relax. And each time you breathe out, see if you can get a little bit closer to the floor. Knees should be almost locked out, but not quite. Now slowly bring the hips in first, let everything else stay down. And start stacking the vertebrae first, the lower back, the middle back, the upper back, the shoulders. Allow yourself just to drop back a little bit, open the chest. Lean back into it. One more time, drop down. Just let everything relax. As I said, each time you breathe out, just let it sink a little lower, let everything relax a little bit more. Good, now tuck in the hips first. Let everything else stay down. Then the lower back. And the mid back. Upper back. Shoulders. Head. Everything's nicely stacked, and then we're just going to lean back just a little bit. Opening the chest. Turning the thumbs back a bit. Good. Come forward. Stand up and shake it out a little bit. Let's take our hands, just to start, put them on the kidneys. Feet about shoulder width apart, a little bit more. You're going to push your hips back while your chest goes to the sky. Just lean back a little bit on this, and then bring the chin down into the chest. So you should have a nice little arch here in the back. Good, now relax. Now take the hips, bring them forward. Lean back just to the ceiling, and again, tuck the chin. Good. Come back to neutral. Shake the hips out. Let's do a general just shaking. So we're just going to bend from the knees and just let everything shake out. Just having a conversation with somebody just the other day, and said, you know, everybody's got their different opinion on if I could do just one posture, what posture would I do? And lots of teachers have different opinions. But my opinion is shaking. Just let your whole body relax. Break up those energy blockages. Get the energy moving so you no longer have any kind of stagnation. Especially want to focus on those areas where we have the gates. So think of the ankles, the quad, the wrists, the shoulders, major joints. It's where energy tends to get stuck. So we're just going to shake it out. Let's just kind of do a little free-form shaking here. So instead of just going up and down, just kind of go side to side like a rag doll. Do it any way it feels comfortable. Make sure you're getting your wrists really shaking. Palms up and palms down. Palms to the side. And just shake it all out. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth as you're shaking. We want to purge any energy that we no longer need. And slow it down. Just come to a stop. Take a look inward. See if you can feel that energy now moving through the body. Good. So we're going to go back to that idea that we were doing. We're going to push the hips forward. Now you can put your hands on the kidneys. You can just make like an okay sign and put the thumb and the first finger on the area, actually just a little bit below the kidneys on the top of the muscles here. Or you can take them and put them about an inch or two away. Whatever you're comfortable with, as always. Again, stay within your comfort zone. So we're going to push the hips forward. Put the hands behind us in whatever position's comfortable. Chest to the ceiling. Chin to the chest. And just hold that, feel that tension, and allow your body to start shaking. Bridge, iron bridge. Just hold it a moment longer. Feel that energy surging through your body. Good, relax. Give it a little bit of a shake. We're going to do that one more time. Take a nice deep breath. One more time. Good, let's do the iron bridge again. So hands, again, making contact with the body or not, whatever you're comfortable with. Key really is pushing those hips forward. And then leaning back as far as comfortable. And then tucking your chin to the chest. And here, breathe any way that's comfortable. Preferably in through the nose, but either in through the nose, out through the nose, or out through the mouth. Whatever feels right. See if you can do it so your body, whole body begins to shake. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out. Let's open the hips a little bit. Let's do stepping over the stone. So you're going to shift your weight into one leg. You're going to raise the other leg up, step over the big rock. Open the quad, then stepping back and closing it down. And the opposite side. Really try to feel that opening. So you're trying to stay forward to a great extent. So you're really opening this up and then bringing it around back to neutral. One more time each side. Good. We're going to do almost the same thing, except we're just going to kind of do it in more of a circle. Just going to bring it up and bring it back. One more time each side. Good. Light, loose fist up and down, tapping in the leg crease, the quad. Come around the top of the glutes. Good. Take a deep breath, settle in. We're going to take our right hand palm down as we push towards the ground. The left hand palm up comes above the head, fingers on both hands pointing towards the midline. We push them apart, keeping those flat palms. So we don't let the fingers point, we let the heels of the hands point or push. Then we turn the hands so the pinkies are facing the body, back of the hands cross. And then we switch, push up the other side. Breathe in as they come together. Pause. Breathe out as you push apart. Pause. Breathe in. Breathe out. As the hands come together, you can bend at the knees a little bit. And then as they separate, straighten up a bit without locking out the knees. Gathering the energy from heaven and earth, bringing it into the body, taking energy that no longer serves and sending it out to be recycled. Last one. Good. Now we're going to do almost the same thing, but this time as we come up and we push, your right hand is going to push back behind you. Your left hand is going to push up and across as you twist. Then come back to the center and twist the opposite way. Breathe in as you come to the center. Breathe out as you twist. Here we're leading a little bit more with the fingers so that we can really get that twist. One more time each side. Good, come back to the center. Bringing down the heavens again. Just breathe in. Breathe out. Twice more. Breathe in. Last one. Good. Let's do golden rooster stands on one leg. So we're going to come up, we're going to raise the left leg as the left arm comes up, and they're both going to kind of do a 90-degree angle. And then they go down together, and then the opposite side comes up. Try to do it slowly. You can synchronize it with your breath. That helps slow you down. You need to lean against something or you need a chair next to you, or you can't lift your foot off the ground, then just go to the toe and keep it just balanced while your hand comes up. It's perfectly fine. You want to challenge yourself just a little bit, but you don't want to be the point where you feel uncomfortable or nervous. Anything like that tends to constrict the energy, and that's defeats the whole purpose. Good. One more time each side. Now this time we're going to do almost the same thing, but as you come up, you're going to continue to allow the hand to come up, the other one to come down as you separate, and then come down. This is called Golden Rooster Crows. So the hand comes up the center, rises with the foot, but then continues to go up. Goes back down, and we switch sides. A little more challenging. That's what makes it fun. One more time each side. Come back down. Shake it out a little bit. Feet a little closer together than shoulder, hip width. We're going to put our hands on our thighs. We're just going to bend down as far as comfortable. Your elbows going out. You can support yourself. Try not to lean forward. Try to sit back a bit so you're on your heels. If you want to make it a little challenging, put your hands in front of you and just bounce a little bit. Try to feel some comfortable stretching in the knees and ankles. Just a couple seconds more. Get that nice stretch. And go ahead, use your legs to push you up, not your back. Come all the way up. Bring the hands up as you float up. Stretch upward. Interlace the fingers except for the pointer finger. Come down, putting the hand behind your neck. Go down as far as comfortable. And back up, stretching upward. Arrow. One more time. Good. Let the hands come apart. Float down. Go to a bit of a wider stance. We're going to bend down. We're going to kind of gather energy. The wrists are going to cross, palms up as it comes up the body. Hands turn outward as they then uncross and spread out. Breathe in as you come all the way up. Pause, breathe out as you push that energy down into the ground. Separating the clouds. Good one for today. One more time. Good, bring it down. Bringing your hands together in kind of a downward prayer position. We're going to come up along the body. Hands are going to rotate so the fingers now are up. Then they push away from the body as the hands rotate back down. Breathe in as you come up the body, pause, breathe out as you go out and down. Circling the chi. One more time. Good. Let the hands drop down, palms up. Let them float up till you get about a 90-degree angle. And the pinkies come together. Hands curl in, bringing energy into the heart. Taking energy from the heart, sending it out to the universe with the back of the hands. And then open a curtain, bring it down. So we bring it up as we breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. All the way down. It's called parting the clouds. Gathering all that energy, bringing it into you. Taking that heart energy, that energy, the middle dantian, and sending it out. Clearing the body and the mind. One more time. And down. Good. Palms up. Let the hands come all the way up over your head till the back of the hands touch. Push upward. Then turn palms down, float down. We breathe in as we come up. Pause with the stretch. Turn the palms down and breathe out. Eagle. One more time. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing, but instead of pushing upward, we're going to kind of wiggle to the side. So we're going to come up, back and hands to come together, and just kind of wiggle side to side, loosening up the whole side of the body, all the way down to the hips, and then float down. Breathe in. Pause as you wiggle. And breathe out. Last one. And down. Good. Bring the right hand, palm up below the belly button, the lower dantian area. Left hand sweeps out, gathering energy as the thumb and first finger separate. Thumb then faces the body as the hand comes right down the midline of the body. You get to the bottom, we switch. Breathe in. Pause. Breathe out. Nice and slow. Just let it drift with the breath. Centering. Balancing the energies of the three Dantians. Next time, as the hand rises, bring the feet as close together as comfortable. One more time each side. When you finish with one palm over the other, either interlacing the webbing of the thumbs or holding the wrist of the lower hand. Just try to focus on that energy coming in from your palms, filling the lower Dantian with a warm, loving light. And allow it to spiral down your legs and up your torso. Just let your body move with that energy. Allow that energy to travel through every part of your body, removing any darkness, any energetic stagnation or blockages, dispelling negative thoughts and emotions, until every part of your body is aglow with the energy. Let that energy expand outward, encasing you in a protective cocoon. And as you float weightlessly inside this cocoon, become aware of what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath, gather those energies, those feelings, and take them with you for the rest of the day.